Get comfortable with English with Easygoing Podcast. Improve your listening skills naturally through easy conversations. Do you ever feel like you understand everything in English? You can watch movies, you understand podcasts, you can even read books. But then, when you want to speak, you freeze. And if that's you, my friend, I want you to know something important. This is one of the most common problems English learners have. You are not alone. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Easygoing Podcast. I'm so happy you're here with me today. So today, let's talk about why this happens and how we can fix it together. Let's start by understanding the real problem. There are two things you need to know: input and output. Now, what is input? Input is whatever goes in. Whatever you put in, that is input. Things like listening and reading. Because when you listen to something, you are putting information in. That's input. Or when you're reading something, you are receiving that information. This is input too. You are receiving. But we also have output. Output is what you put out, what comes out of you. That is speaking or writing. That is when you produce information. Now, here is the biggest problem, my friend. Students have good input, very strong input, but their output is weak. Why does this happen? Let's think about it together. How do you learn English? You read books, you watch movies, you watch YouTube videos, or you listen to podcasts. All of these are different forms of input. So it makes sense, doesn't it? Your input is great, but your output is weak. It makes sense that you understand English, but you cannot speak. So, my friend, what is the solution? The solution is simple. We need to improve your output. That means working on your writing and your speaking skills. And that is exactly what we are going to do right now. Let's start with the first one, writing skills. I want to share 4 gentle ways to improve your writing skill. Let's begin easy, okay? The first thing I want you to do is share your thoughts. What does this mean? Right now, imagine you're watching a video on YouTube. I want you to go to the comments section and start typing. What do you think about this video? Do you like the teacher? Do you like what you're seeing? Do you like this lesson? What would you like to see next? Share your thoughts, my friend. For example, you could write, "I loved this video. Best video ever." Or you could write, "I learned why I cannot speak or write because I have never practiced. I'm going to practice more. Thank you for the video." This is a very simple but very effective writing practice. Do this for every single video you watch online. Go to the comments section, share your thoughts. What do you think about that video? That was a very easy activity. Basically, that's just a warm-up. Now, what's next? Let's make it a little more challenging. I want you to make a daily journal. Every day, write down 5 to 10 sentences about that day. What did you do? How did you feel? What are you going to do tomorrow? What happened to you yesterday? Write 5 to 10 sentences every single day about that day. And listen, my friend, you don't have to worry about grammar. It doesn't matter if your grammar is right or wrong. At this stage, we don't care about grammar. Our only focus is getting your output to work. Okay? So start writing 5 to 10 sentences every day about that day. For example, today I watched a YouTube video. I realized my problem isn't grammar, it's writing and speaking. So I am going to write in my journal every day. This doesn't take much time, but you have to do it every day. Try to make this a habit. I know it's difficult. It will only take probably 5 to 10 minutes of your day. Please do it, my friend. It's going to help you a lot. Okay, so far we started easy. As a warm-up, you share your thoughts in the comments section, and then you write 5 to 10 sentences every day about that day. Now, this third activity may be a little more challenging, but it's very good. I want you to choose a very simple topic, very simple, and then write one paragraph about it. The topic should be simple. For example, what makes me happy? Or what was the best advice I ever got? Or my biggest dream, my dream house, my perfect holiday. For each topic, write at least 100 words. One paragraph is enough. But listen carefully, my friend. The important thing about this activity is that now grammar is important. Your grammar and your structure, they matter now. How can you check your grammar? After you have written your 100-word paragraph, I want you to go to an AI model. It could be any AI you have, and use this simple prompt. Paste it in to get feedback. Here's the prompt. Here is the prompt. I am trying to improve my writing skill. Find my grammar and vocabulary mistakes. Explain why they are wrong, and show me the corrected version. Then paste your writing. In this way, you're not only writing one paragraph about a simple topic, you're also correcting your paragraph using AI and getting feedback on what you've written. So your mind starts thinking about accuracy and structure. Okay, now you have practiced writing one paragraph. Let's go to the final level. At this level, I want you to write a full essay about a topic. Start with familiar topics, and as you get better, move to more complicated ones. Here, you're not going to write one paragraph, you're going to write at least 3 to 4 paragraphs about that subject. The topics can be more challenging. For example, is technology improving education? This forces you to think and to produce more and more content. It's not just about sharing your thoughts anymore. It's about structuring that text. It's not just one paragraph, it's 3 to 4 paragraphs. And again, at this stage, grammar and structure, they are very important. So again, use that same prompt and ask an AI model to give you feedback. I hope this gives you a clear, gentle path to improve your writing. Let's pause for a moment, my friend. We talked about 4 steps for writing: sharing your thoughts and comments, keeping a daily journal, writing one paragraph and checking it with AI, and finally, writing a full essay. Notice how each step is just a little bigger than the one before it. You don't need to jump to the hardest step right away. Growth happens gently, in small stages. And that's really the heart of this whole podcast, isn't it? Small steps taken consistently. And now, my friend, the writing part is over. What should we do for our speaking skill? Let me share 6 gentle ways to improve your speaking skill. Again, let's just start easy. The first thing I want you to do is a very basic exercise. I want you to open a book and start reading loudly. Choose a book you enjoy. It could be a novel, a children's story, or even a simple article. Now, you might say, this is reading, this isn't speaking. But let me tell you one thing, my friend. This is improving your speaking muscle. Yes, speaking is a muscle, and you can train it to have muscle memory. Think of it as a warm-up. You're warming up your speaking muscles. This is a very important activity. Don't underestimate it. Open a book, start reading loudly. That was very easy, but it's highly effective. I really want you to do it. Now, let's go to the second task. I want you to do the same thing. Open a book and start reading loudly. But this time, I want you to stand up, walk around the room as you do it, and imagine that you are presenting this information to an audience. But how does this help? Again, you are improving your speaking muscles, you're training that muscle memory, but at the same time, you're doing a small trick in your mind. What's the trick? You are turning a reading activity, which is basically input, into an output activity. You are training your mind to not only read, but also try to deliver. You have an imaginary audience. You're reading this aloud, but you are trying to read it to them. That's the trick. You are working on the muscle memory here, and you're also imagining delivering information to others. That is the first step of improving your spoken output. Okay, enough with the easy steps. What's the third step? The third step is called the shadowing technique. It's very simple, very effective, and very fun to do. In the shadowing technique, you're going to choose one person that you really like, a native speaker with a great accent. The accent can be American, British, Australian, whatever you like. Choose one person with a very clear accent, and then find a video of that person on YouTube. And this is what you're going to do with that video. You're going to play the video, listen carefully, pause after every sentence, and repeat. Play, listen, pause, repeat. Do this every day. It's a simple activity. You don't have to do a lot. You don't even have to talk to other people. If you're shy, don't worry. Just play the video on your laptop or your phone, then listen and repeat. That's called the shadowing technique. You will notice something wonderful happening after a few weeks of shadowing. Your rhythm starts to sound more natural, your pronunciation becomes clearer, and your confidence grows little by little. Now, step 4. This is something many learners find helpful, and it might be the one that helps you the most. Talk to yourself. I know this might feel strange at first, especially if you're shy or an introvert, but if it's hard to speak with other people right away, this is a wonderful first step. How could you improve your fluency without speaking to anyone else? One way is to sit down and talk to yourself. Imagine a situation. Imagine you are talking to an audience, or to a good friend, or a teacher, or a coach. You could say something like, I think the reason why people are struggling nowadays is because the economy is bad. It's harder for people to make money. What do you think? And then imagine the reply. Yes, totally agree with you. I think you're completely right. Just imagine a situation and start talking with yourself. And don't worry if it feels a little silly. Sometimes being a little brave, even a little playful, is exactly what helps you grow. You could look into the mirror and talk to yourself there, or just sit quietly and imagine a few friends around you. Now, we are almost in 2026, and we have AI. So, let's use it. Here is another activity you can do right now, even if you're shy, even if you don't feel confident yet. Practice speaking with AI. Writing to AI is good, but speaking is even better because you're training that muscle memory. Remember, we're trying to work on your spoken output, so don't just type, try to speak. Many AI models offer a small amount of free voice access each day. You just open the app and click on voice mode, wait a moment, and then start talking. It's a gentle, low-pressure way to practice your speaking whenever you feel ready. And here's a small secret, my friend. The AI won't judge you. It won't laugh at your mistakes. It will simply help you grow. So, there is truly no reason to be afraid to trying. Let's get to the final one. This is very important. I think it's fair to say this is the ultimate goal of learning a language. Why do you study English? Because ultimately, you want to be able to communicate with other people, right? Yes, you can learn English to write better or to understand movies and shows. But if you're listening to this podcast, that means your understanding is already okay. You just want to speak. And why do you want to speak? Because you want to be able to talk to other people, right? So, this is exactly what I want you to do. I want you to talk to other people. Yes, it's going to be a little hard. You'll have to find someone who is also studying English, someone at a similar level who is also working on improving. It's not always easy. It's hard sometimes. But it is possible, my friend, and you are already taking the first step just by listening today. You might look for a language exchange group, or a local meetup, or even an online community of learners. You'll find that many people feel exactly the way you do, nervous but hopeful. And when you speak with someone who understands that feeling, it becomes so much easier. So, let's bring this all together. Remember, input is what goes in, listening and reading. Output is what comes out, speaking and writing. And your output grows through gentle, consistent practice. Share your thoughts in comments. Keep a daily journal. Write a paragraph and check it with AI. Write a full essay when you're ready. Read books aloud. Imagine an audience. Try shadowing your favorite speaker. Talk to yourself without judgment. Try speaking with AI. And one day,